Welcome to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol. Quick challenge before your coffee cools. Hold one small thing from your pocket or wallet right now. A coin, a pebble, a button, a ticket stub. Keep it in your hand for a moment. Stay with it. Don't put it down yet. This will be our tiny shrine for the next 7 minutes.
Oh, I like that. I'm already feeling the weight of whatever I plucked out.
But wait.
Mine's a small, rounded pebble from my jeans. Picture this. The first time I pocketed one was after a midnight beach walk when I was trying to make sense of a breakup. I jammed it into my pocket like a secret talisman. Experience shows those little objects can hold whole chapters of feeling.
But listen, I'm grinning. You just gave that pebble a backstory that made it feel alive. Tamara, what's your first thought?
Right, so when I see a pebble, I first think of origin stories. In many coastal communities, stones can remind people of shore rituals, small offerings for safe travel, or votive placements at crossroads.
And sometimes that origin sits in a ritual.
Exactly. But it's important. Borrowing cultural meanings needs care. If you borrow a story, attribute it, or choose a generic mythic frame you invent yourself, you avoid flattening someone else's living tradition.
I'm not sure I buy that completely. What about just making up our own myths? It feels like we could invent something playful and harmless.
I hear you. Making your own myth is totally valid. The compromise is simple. If you're inspired by a specific culture, say inspired by, or pick a neutral symbol instead. If it's purely imagined, own it as your own story. That keeps things creative and respectful.
Nice. That gives us 2 clear lenses already. Personal memory and a cultural or mythic frame, handled thoughtfully. Next move. Fold those into a tiny ritual. Sam, how do you do that?
Start small. Hold the pebble and name one memory aloud. This pebble kept me company when I felt lost. Then give it a short origin. It rolled in from the sea and carries a tide's steadiness. Finally, pick one tiny action. Rub it between your fingers and breathe in for 4 counts, out for 6. That 3-part move, remember, situate, enact, turns the object into an attention anchor.
But listen to this. I want to give a concrete model so listeners can piggyback. Try this with me. This coin was in my pocket when I agreed to a new job. Inspired by the market where plans begin, I imagine it rolled from pockets of people setting out. I click it once and breathe in, then out.
I like that example. It's vivid and usable. Another template. Personal sentence, a cultural note framed as inspired by, and a symbolic gesture. For instance, this button reminds me of my grandmother's coat. Inspired by old sewing offerings where cloth marked passage. I press the button and fold my hands for a breath. Keep it brief, and it fits anywhere.
Quick reality check. Some listeners will feel silly doing this in public. Totally fine. Whisper it, keep it in a closed fist, or do an internal line. The shift in attention is what matters, not the spectacle.
Okay, group exercise coming up. Put the object in your hand. We'll make 1 3-sentence pocket shrine together. 1 sentence personal, 1 sentence mythic or contextual, 1 sentence action. I'll guide you with short prompts. Follow my pace and pause if you need to. Ready? First sentence. Name a memory in 8 words or fewer. Say it aloud or in your head. This coin was with me when I said yes.
If nothing comes, imagine one you'd like it to hold. Invent a kindness story. This pebble remembers brave beginnings. Try speaking that now.
Second sentence. Give it a mythic or contextual frame. Say inspired by if it's linked to a culture, or pick a neutral image like a river or a horizon. Keep it short. Inspired by markets where plans begin, or a stone from a seaside path.
Third sentence. Choose 1 tiny action. I press it between thumb and forefinger and breathe twice, or I tap it on my palm to mark a decision. Make it so small you can do it while waiting for a bus. Now try it with me. Press, breathe in, breathe out.
Feel that? Those 3 small lines made a little ritual theater in your pocket. The trick is repeatability. Use it for a day, then swap the object. The power is the attention you give it, not the object's rarity.
And a final ethical note. Name the source when you're borrowing. If you want to go deeper, follow voices from that tradition instead of assuming a brief label covers it. Respectful curiosity beats casual appropriation every time.
Quick recap. 1. Choose an object and name a memory. 2. Frame a cultural or mythic line, but be thoughtful. 3. Pick a tiny action you can repeat. Do that in under 7 minutes and you've got a portable practice. Try one template today and see how it changes a small moment. I would love to delve deeper with you on future episodes.
Little experiments are where the magic happens. Try it for an hour, then swap objects. Let's take a look at how small routines build up.
Notice whether the pebble makes you pause before an email or the button slows your step when you rush. Tiny rituals shift attention, which changes behavior. This could have far-reaching implications for your daily rhythm.
Thanks for taking a few minutes to make something meaningful. If you like this, subscribe to catch our daily peeks into small practices. It's the fastest way to build a pocket shrine habit. Don't be afraid to learn. I think that's amazing. Try it now and tell us what object you picked. See you tomorrow. You've been listening to Down the Rabbit Hole with Eric Ebersol.